If you clicked on this video, you're probably somebody that has a budget or plans to have a budget for marketing your music. Pouring money into something that you aren't certain about definitely is not for the faint-hearted. So if you're wondering if it's even possible to grow an audience without a budget, I'm here to tell you, yes, it is possible. That's how I grew my YouTube channel. That's how I grew my TikTok. That's how I got my first consistent 2,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. All organic traffic, all possible. You don't need to spend money to grow an audience. But let's say you do have a budget. What can $50 do for you? What can $75 do for you? What can $100 do for you? The answer is a lot, but you need to know the right places to put your money. Putting $100 into Facebook ads and putting $100 into, let's say, t-shirt printing for promoting your new album, yes, even though they're both marketing and you're putting in $100, it's not going to give you the same results. One of them is going to outperform the other in audience growth. What's up, geniuses? My name is Adriel Vera, and welcome back to the channel where you learn to show your genius. Today, I'm going to show you how I turned $100 into 14,000 plus streams on Spotify. Real streams. I've been running Facebook ads to promote my last couple of singles that I've released, and I've seen a good amount of growth. And I mean a lot of growth. I'm no ad expert or guru. I've just been learning as much as I can to get myself closer to 100,000 monthly listeners. And who knows, maybe even on a Spotify editorial playlist like Bedroom Pop, Low Rem. I don't know. I'm just giving you this information because I know there's a bunch of people out there like us that make great quality music, but just need a little bit of a push in the right direction. And if this isn't the direction that you want to go, you know for a fact that you don't want to be spending any sort of money on marketing. It's all good. By all means, do what you want to do. But I still think it's definitely good to know this information because you are going into the music industry and it is an industry. This is what they do, except it's just on a much larger scale. Music is a business, and it's no secret that businesses run a lot of ads. Like a lot of them. Record labels spend multiple thousands of dollars, we're talking 5 figures here, to promote a single artist. A good chunk of that is going directly to ads, so it's no surprise when a new artist under a label gets 50,000 monthly listeners in their first release. Let's take Damien, for example. His first and only single released on November 20th, 2020. So not even a month ago. He already has 130 monthly listeners on Spotify, and this is his only song on Spotify. He's been placed on multiple Spotify playlists and overall doing really well in his first month of being on Spotify. Of course, he's under a record label, Visionary Records, which is the record label of Visionary Music Group, the marketing team behind Logic, Jon Bellion, Quinn92, and a bunch of other big artists. Not saying that Damien couldn't get to that point organically and by himself, because it's definitely possible. There's people that do it, but a lot of that takes time, a lot of upfront work that you're not going to see a lot of return on investment at the beginning. So if a record label has the money, why not put a budget towards marketing? This is the type of industry that you as an independent artist are competing against. Record labels, marketing groups, they all got budgets, they all got connections, they all got ways to make people big in this industry. As an independent artist, without those connections, without that budget, what can you do with what you got right now? Well, we're basically gonna be doing the exact same thing that the industry is doing, except on an independent budget. $100. How did I turn that into 14,000 plus streams? Well, Facebook ads and the Spotify algorithm complement each other surprisingly well. The Facebook ad algorithm will find people that have tastes similar to the music that you make and will drive those people towards Spotify. And with enough traffic, Spotify will notice those people and push your music through the algorithm to people with similar taste to the people that you just brought. Now, the crazy thing is that Spotify algorithm can gain you thousands of new ears, not like on your body, like actual people listening to your music. So let me show you my analytics so you can get an idea of what's going on. So over the course of 12 days, I ran ads and spent $100 total. $15 for the first 3 days, $10 for the next 3 days, and then $5 for the rest of the campaign. This is a tip from Andrew Southworth. Make sure you check out his channel. He does a lot of stuff about Facebook ads for musicians, and he has a bunch of information out there, which I think is gonna be really useful for you guys. iIcon, check out his channel, do it right now. Not right now, after this video. So at the beginning, we got the ads running, but we also have people just listening from my Spotify page in general. And the first couple days, we got 300, 393, 378. So very basic stuff. There isn't any crazy stream numbers going on except when we get to December 4th. This is on a Friday. Take note of that. We got 1,100 streams. Then after that day, it trickles down a little bit, but we still get a consistent 800, 700 streams. Then over here, we get another little peak. This is on Friday, December 11th. We got 924 streams, close to 1,000, not there quite yet, but it's still a lot of streams. And ever since that day, it's been trickling down a little bit again, but still a good consistent over 600 streams. This ends up totaling to 13,474 streams. I know what you're gonna say, that's not 14,000 streams. You lied to us. Well, with this consistent 600 streams a day, by tomorrow, it's gonna be at 14,000 streams. So as I'm editing this video, it's probably gonna be at that point already. Watch, boom, look, 14,000. However, how did we get to this point of that many streams? Why did the ads work so well, and why were there peaks in our analytics? Well, the best answer for that is Release Radar. As you can see from Release Radar, we've gotten 3,700 streams. That is about 29% of the streams on this song. Now, if you don't know what Release Radar is, it's an algorithmic playlist by Spotify that'll put new music from artists that you follow or that you might like onto your playlist. By your playlist, I mean your Release Radar playlist, which again is an algorithmic playlist made automatically for you by Spotify. Something I forgot to mention is that it updates every Friday, which is why you saw those spikes in streams on Fridays, because Release Radar is updated that day and it was sent to new people. So you as an artist, if you release a song 4 weeks after that song releases, you have the chance to be on Release Radars. You will automatically be put onto somebody's Release Radar if they follow you. So if you got 400 followers, you're automatically put onto 400 Release Radars. But it's not only limited to the people that follow you. If there's somebody that's listened to your music before, or that hasn't even heard your music before but has similar tastes to what you make, Release Radar can push your music to those people. And that's exactly what happened here. We've gotten about 2,000 listeners from Release Radar. I definitely do not have 2,000 followers on Spotify. A good majority of those people are new ears. Now, this isn't the only algorithmic playlist out there. There's Discover Weekly, which is basically like Release Radar, except it's for any sort of song. It doesn't have to be a new release. And Discover Weekly, from what I've seen, tends to push your music to more people than Release Radar does. Like I said, it's just from what I've seen. I can't confirm that, but from what it looks like, Discover Weekly pushes you even further. And if we take a look at all the playlists that I've ever been on, these playlists, Radio, On Repeat, Top Songs 2020, Top Songs 2019, Repeat Rewind, Daily Mix, Summer Rewind, all of these are algorithmic playlists. And if your songs are performing well, you will be pushed to these algorithmic playlists and in the algorithm in general to more people. And as you can see at the bottom, never been on Discover Weekly. Still waiting on the day that I get put on Discover Weeklies. It'll be soon, I know. So how do we better the chances of you getting onto these algorithmic playlists? You gotta prove your worth to the Spotify gods. Basically, if your song performs well, it'll get pushed to more people. But what does it mean for a song to perform well on Spotify? Streams matter a lot, and if you get a lot of streams in a short amount of time, obviously that's gonna do something, but streams aren't necessarily what matters. What matters is the quality of those streams. So the people that are listening to your song, are they listening multiple times? Are they adding it to their own playlists? Are they liking your songs and saving them to their library? Are they sharing your songs with other people? How long do they listen to your song for? Do they follow you after they listen to your song? Do they look at your profile at all if they're listening to your song? All these little things that you don't really think about, Spotify keeps track of and uses for their own analytics to determine if your song is actually liked by the people that are listening. So if you get 1,000 streams, but every single person that listens to that song didn't really listen all the way through, didn't save, didn't go to your profile, didn't follow you, didn't add it to a playlist, Spotify is going to look at that and be like, it's not that great of a song. So they're not going to want to push it to anybody. Spotify is a business. They're trying to make money by keeping more people on their platform, so they're not going to be sharing music that they deem bad. So if you want your song to be pushed by the algorithm hard, you need to be showing your song to people that are actually going to like it, listen to it, love it, share it with people, and keep it in their playlists. So this is why the quality of people listening is worth more than the quantity of people listening. Because we're running Facebook ads And like I said earlier, these ads are finding the people that are more interested in the type of music that you're making. Statistically speaking, these people are the best candidates for engaging with your music. So let's say you target ads for people that like Taylor Swift or Maroon 5, and you make a song that's similar in the vibe of Taylor Swift or Maroon 5. Because those people really like Taylor Swift and Maroon 5, and your song sounds like a Taylor Swift or Maroon 5 song, when they go to Spotify to listen to that song, they're probably gonna wanna save it so that they don't forget about it later on because it's a good song. But because Facebook found those people that are really interested in Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift, they are more likely to engage with your song, really love it, save it to their playlist, things like that, which in turn Spotify will see and be like, dang, the people listening to this song really like it. So it'll push your song to more people in the algorithm based on the listener's taste. So since the people that are listening to your music more than likely like Maroon 5 or Taylor Swift the most, your song is gonna be getting pushed to more people on Spotify that enjoy that type of music. So just to prove to you how much better my songs with ads do than my other songs that I didn't run any ads for, here are my top 3 songs, all of which I ran ads. And if you look at the saves, Queen Beetle, 15,000 streams, 1,700 saves. The Sky Isn't Always Blue, which is what I was showing you the analytics for earlier, almost 14,000 streams, 1,500 saves. And The Kid has 13,800 streams, 1,300 saves. But if you compare that to any other song that I got going here that have 10,000 streams, the amount of saves is nowhere near this. And these aren't bots, no fake numbers. All the people coming to Spotify are real people. So because Spotify can see that, these songs get pushed more than any other song. And because they are so engaged with, not only will they be pushed once, but multiple times over and over and over again through the course of many months and years. So you can bet that this 15,000 stream song might eventually turn into 20,000 streams, 50,000 streams, even 100,000 streams through just the algorithm. However, one thing I want to stress is momentum. One ad is not going to do you any good if you don't release music consistently. The reason why The Sky Isn't Always Blue is my best performing song / ad, even though I've spent the least amount of money out of all the ads on this song, is because I've been consistent and I've been pushing my music a lot. For the past couple of months, I've been posting one song on the 25th. I started this back in September, but even before that, I had a song come out in August. So it's been a couple months releasing music and building up that momentum. And every time I run ads or release a new song, the new people that come along and listen to my music and end up following me on social media, on Spotify, are there to listen to more music in the future. So because I'm constantly releasing music, telling people every 25th I'm releasing a new song, they know that they'll come back. And so every time I release a new song or run ads, I got more people behind me. So I'm building up more and more momentum, and in turn, the algorithm sees that momentum saying, hey, this guy is growing a lot. Let's put him to more people because it seems like this guy is hot. Not in that way, but you know, eventually I'll be hitting 10,000 streams on a song without running any ads just because I have that momentum built up. I've proven to Spotify through good quality data that my music is worth sharing with new ears. If you guys want to know a little bit more about how I set up these Facebook ads, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. When it comes to marketing, there's so much you could talk about and learn. And if you want to talk with people that are interested as much as you are, feel free to join the Discord down below. You can talk to me and the rest of the community on there about all this stuff. And I'm always happy to spark up a conversation. We've almost hit 500 Discord members. So if you're not already part of it, feel free to join to be the first of the 500. And if you got any other sort of marketing tips you want to share with us, feel free to leave them in the comments or the Discord down below. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Make dope music, crush the music industry, but most importantly, don't be afraid to show your genius.
Do you think that the sky